didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple.
What? What am I watching?
I heard people.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, man. We are going to be watching why celebrities are starving themselves. So without further ado, man, let's check it out.
Being a celebrity requires you to change your body to Hollywood norms at any moment it's popular. Whether it be through plastic surgery to look like a wax figure on video 24/7, whether it be to suck up all the fat through your body and put it in your butt, Hollywood is notorious for making people go through egregious things just to fit the role of what people expect. And for the past 10 years or so, that standard was the one and only BBL. The BBL stood king for the longest because something men like more than money is spending that money on a girl with a fat. The switch from tatas being the Hollywood standard to the BBL was aggressive. We had no wait time for real. It just came through in one swoop and destroyed everything behind it. I don't think there's any more boob guys for real. It's kind of sad. It's like they all got genocide.
I will say, pause. Most men are booty type of guys, me myself included. Now, I ride with both things, of course, but I'm leaning more over the booty side, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, most men are leaning on that side. He's right about that.
It in a decade. And I'm not saying all the girls in Hollywood who have big butts got them through BBLs, but the ones you immediately saw go from the most petite, skinny woman ever to having one you can back up in a parking garage were obvious. And most people attribute this rise to two people, Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj. Kim K's was crazy because she went from looking like Taylor Swift in the Eras tour one year to Kim Kardashian. She looked good before still, so I don't even know why she decided to do it. But it was probably the best decision she ever made in her life. I remember all the jokes growing up I heard about Kim's BBL. There were so many TV shows that would make fun of it.
Network sustainable in this new streaming world? No! No!
Kim, what's wrong?
A black ball went to waste.
And it officially became the Hollywood norm. Same with Nicki Minaj too, who as soon as the Anaconda music video dropped back in 2014, it was solidified. I know so many that had their sexual awakening as soon as this video came out. At that moment, it was basically you either had to get a BBL or work out to get a fat ass, or you were gonna fall off as a female celebrity. It started off as just a celebrity requirement, but now it's become more and more of a requirement.
It's everybody now. It's
to the
everybody.
point where they'll take out loans just to get a BBL surgery. Paying off a BBL like you pay off a car note is insane work. Unless you got a sugar daddy set up right after, you better have the money ready for it. I think most of y'all also know this, but BBLs are also a very dangerous surgery. One of the most dangerous, actually, which makes it even scarier that it's become a norm. When the doctors inject that fat from one part of your body to another, if it gets injected too deeply into the butt, it can cause something called a fat embolism, which blocks blood flow to your vital organs like your heart or lungs and leads to death. So some girls out there take the risk of having a fat or potentially having all their organs get suffocated and dying a painful death. That might be worth it if you're a famous celebrity and it's gonna make you more popular, but what are you doing as a standard civilian working a 9 to 5 thinking it's gonna do for you? And of course, this can be prevented a lot more if you have a more qualified and certified plastic surgeon, but a lot of times they'll fly out to a country that has a less certified plastic surgeon just so they can get the surgery cheaper and fly back. I don't think you should put your life.
I want to say this, man. If you are not a celebrity, like you said, if you're not a celebrity, or you're just a random person working a 9 to 5, or just a random civilian, man, there's no reason for you to do that. If you want to look good, and I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm gonna say this forever. If you want to look good, go to the gym and eat healthy. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you want to look good, go to the gym and eat healthy. There's no reason to put your life on the line for surgery in order to skip the hard process of improving yourself physically, which also comes with improving yourself mentally, and having a fat, you know what, just because you don't feel like working out and you don't feel like being on a nice diet and being, you know, in physical good shape. I just think it's insane, man. And apparently it's super dangerous for you too. I learned that today.
Fat risk just to save a couple of thousands of dollars. Unless that's how much you really think your life's worth, then go ahead, I guess. After the process, you can't even sit down properly for the first couple of weeks because the actual incision needs to heal. So you'll see videos people post of planes full of women who take the same flight to get a BBL in a cheaper country, and they're all in awkward sitting positions so they don't damage the actual surgery.
So I got on my flight today, and everyone seated around me just had surgery.
So
they didn't know
stupid,
each
man.
other. Remember, ladies, if you're getting a BBL, don't forget about the flight home.
all that money to afford a flight to another country and get a surgery, but you still flying economy? Make it make sense. If one thing goes awry with the surgery later on too, it can go from being perfectly shaped to looking like Droopy from Looney Tunes. You can see this happen to celebrities all the time, and the photos look absolutely disgusting. Would have been better off just getting a gym membership, bro. But this
That's what I'm
year,
saying,
it's seeming
man.
like this BBL culture is starting to die down, which good
I hope
riddance.
so.
I don't know
I hope
about
so.
y'all, but I got tired of this. Don't get me wrong, I still like but I'm more of a natural guy. But just as fast as it's getting
too.
kicked out, it's getting replaced with another extreme norm already. Ozempic. Now
I
we've
know.
all heard Ozempic.
I
this
was
year.
waiting
I
for
don't
him to
gotta
say this, bro. I was literally just about to say it has to be Ozempic. I was just about to say that, bro. This has been going viral, man. Ozempic, if you guys haven't heard, Ozempic is basically this little thing, this little needle. Here, he probably showed it somewhere.
replaced with another extreme norm already. Ozempic.
It's this needle thing that you put inside your stomach. You pull this little part right here.
Now we've
You
all
pull this little part over here, and it grabs fat from your stomach. It is extremely unhealthy. It is not tested enough. It is not proven to be healthy. It's way too early to tell if there are extremely bad side effects. There are side effects, but it's too early to tell if there's life or death side effects to it. It's just super unstable, and people are going crazy with it. It's extremely unhealthy too, and who knows what you're going to be feeling in 30, 40 years from now if you take that.
Ozempic this year. I don't gotta explain it much. It's a prescription medication given to people with diabetes to help promote better blood sugar control and help prevent heart attacks. People realize though, any person without diabetes could take it and shed weight like no tomorrow. A bunch of celebrities this year started taking it, and some even admitted to it, like Oprah. There's a lot of celebrities who
stupid,
haven't
bro.
admitted they're on it though, and people are assuming who's on it based off their looks. Ice Spice probably being the biggest. Now I speak for everyone when I say Ice Spice became big because of her amazing, wonderful talent and her amazing voice and singing ability. Yo, who the f is this? Yeah, Ice Spice for the past 6 months has been getting accused of using Ozempic. Because going from this a year ago to this is a little drastic, right guys? No one knows why she's deciding to completely shed off her image and change. I think the only reason why people are so shocked and are accusing her of using Ozempic is if you go through a natural diet and start hitting the gym, as long as you do it right, for guys, you can lose weight and keep good muscle on. And for
Right.
girls, you can lose fat and still keep your butt intact. If
That's
you use
right.
Ozempic though, it sheds everything including your fat and muscle, which is
Right,
kind of what it's been looking like for her. Like her ass fat got disintegrated and swallowed whole by the rest of her body. She's denied using it already and said it's because she's been working out more and hitting the gym, which could be true. We truly don't
Okay,
know
listen.
unless if it gets leaked.
If you have been working out lately and hitting the gym, you wouldn't be losing the muscle mass as well. You would be maintaining the muscle mass. If you guys look at her, I don't really want to go back, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys look at her body shape and her definition around her muscular areas, right? Her arms, her abs, her butt, all this stuff. If you actually went to the gym, you wouldn't have that smaller. You would just have the fat that's above it smaller. That's all you would have. But the actual shape and the definition would still be there. It would just be more defined. But no, if you look here, bro, that, and I hate looking at this stuff, but this right here, all it is, yes, it's a good amount of fat, but bro, there's a good amount of definition in there. You're not losing definition, and this is definitely losing definition. It's not because of gym, it's because of Ozempic.
True, we truly don't know unless if it gets leaked that she's on it or she admits herself that she's been on it. But that brings up more of the question, is Hollywood completely changing its beauty standards again?
Yes.
Because a lot of the girls known for their big butts that, let's be real, had part of their fame attributed to it, are starting to shed down like Ice Spice is. Megan Thee Stallion also started to shed off her weight this year. The queen of BBLs, Kim K, started to shed off her weight. It's drastic how much things have changed in the past year. I will say now, even though a lot of these celebrities are most likely on some type of weight loss enhancing drug or Ozempic, people be accusing any celeb that loses weight for being on it. Lizzo this year has been sharing her weight loss transformation, and she's been sharing videos on TikTok of her in the gym. From my own experience losing weight off naturally, you can tell hers is more natural because it's been a gradual weight loss and she's still going through it. Sucks we can't make Lizzo fat jokes anymore. That was my go-to.
Like, I know I'm big, but I'm not that big. Like, look.
I never. It's so stupid, man. Alright, I never never really made Lizzo fat jokes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, of course she's fat. Of course she got famous. A lot of the fame was because she was one of the bigger artists, no pun intended. But it's so hard not to make fat jokes with her, man. But yeah, I never actually made
For
fat
the bet
jokes
whose
with her
weight
that
loss
much.
is more natural between Lizzo and Ice Spice, I would personally
Lizzo.
put my money on Lizzo. This video isn't even to hate on these celebs using Ozempic though. The public just wants them to be honest about it, because if you lie and say you're doing everything all natural, then it sets a bad society standard and makes people think they can shed off all that weight fast.
Of course.
I still would want them to recommend people not to do it unless their doctor says so, because the long-term effects aren't the best, especially if you're someone not suffering from diabetes already doing it. And the drug is meant for people on diabetes, so you don't want to take away from someone
Right.
that would actually need
These
it. It's always-
these celebrities are using something that's meant for people with diabetes in order to lose weight. I mean, just think about that. You really think that's healthy, bro? It's not, man.
better to naturally
It's
do it.
made
You'll
for
probably never
diabetes.
be as perfect looking as the celebs on Ozempic, but long term for your life, you will reach damn near close to that if you stay on the right path, and you'll actually be able to live longer. It's no different when these female celebs go on Ozempic and lie about it on interviews than the bodybuilder celebs like The Rock who try to say they don't use steroids. Not a single person in the world believes The Rock is natty. I believe Osama bin Laden ran.
Okay, I'm gonna let him say the joke, but this guy right here, man. First of all, I want to say he admitted to using steroids in high school. Cap, I call Cap. He used steroids after high school as well, but he says he only used it during high school. So he admitted to using steroids. Now I don't know if we all know the Rock be switching personalities every now and then. He's literally an industry plant. He probably sucked somebody's meat in order to get this big role in movies. So like we know that he's messed up. We all know this, but he has been on steroids. He admitted to it, unless he changed, unless he says he has never been on steroids, which in that case he is lying. And in the first case, he's lying regardless.
Single person in the world believes The Rock is natty. I believe Osama bin Laden ran a peace organization before that. Another one people are talking about is Ariana Grande and her weight transformation. Ariana Grande has always been pretty skinny and no one considered
Right.
her a contender of someone that would start to lose weight. In the past couple of months though, people have noticed she started to become skinnier and skinnier to the point of concern. Like when someone who's skinny becomes skinnier, then it's a sign there might be a body dysmorphia problem. Some say it's because her movie
possible.
role in the movie Wicked, where she had to prepare to look best for the role. But you're telling me the directors as a requirement told her she needs to lose weight? That wouldn't even
Oh
make
my
any
gosh,
sense.
she is so skinny, man. If it was for the listen, guys, if it was actually for the movie role, then why the hell would they need her to do it? Like, why? I don't get it. In the movie, she's not playing the Joker, okay? Yeah, Hakeem Phoenix actually needed to get extremely skinny for the role. I understand. He went from 170 to 120 something, almost 130. Okay, that is super unhealthy, but I get it. It's for the Joker, a skinny psychopath character, right? This girl's playing a Disney character, man. What does she need to be skinny for? She's already in okay shape before this, man. This is skinny
No, I
as hell.
don't think it's Ozempic per se. If she went on Ozempic,
Oh
I
my
think she
gosh, she's skinny. Oh my goodness,
straight
man.
up-
I did not notice. I'm not following a lot of this media stuff, but I really did not know that she's this skinny, bro.
drop dead after a month. When someone a decent sized weight goes on Ozempic, they already look like they starved themselves for a month straight right after. Even her co-star in the movie's been getting accused of using Ozempic. For Ariana Grande, if it was to be something, it would probably be more of an eating disorder than Ozempic,
Right,
which
that's
would
what
be
I'm
sadder.
thinking.
She's talked about how she struggled with her body image a lot in the past too. So people gotta be careful the way they're talking about her body and stuff, you know, because you never know what she's going through. It might be something that's actually really personal. You know, I hope she's good and all. If she does need help, I hope she gets it. The whole build-up release to the movie Wicked was very strange though. Both her and her co-star would be acting strange is the only way to put it in.
What the fuck was that, bro? Why the hell are they holding hands like that?
Her co-star would be acting
What? Yo.
strange. Is
The heck
only way
was
to put it in
what the hell is
interviews.
this, bro?
This week, people are taking the lyrics of
Oh,
Defying
Lord.
Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. That's what I wanted. I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple.
What? What am I watching?
I heard people who watched the movie
What the hell was that? What? Yo, what is going on with Eric?
We really enjoyed it. At least there's that. If they was doing all these weird antics, only for the
hell
film
is
to be a
this,
hot
bro?
steaming pile of both of them would never hear the end of it for their entire careers. So to wrap it all up, this could just be a point of time where Ozempic came out and everyone's rushing to do it because it's the cool new thing. Or it could be a complete culture shift, just like how the BBL came in and changed the game. It used to be like this before though. I don't know how many people remember. All you saw on billboards in the 2000s and before was just the skinniest models of all time. All I can say is the gym is the way and natural is always best. I started 4
That's
years
right.
ago and I've never looked back.
Yeah, this guy has a great transformation, man. He's definitely not in top peak shape, of course, but he has an amazing transformation. I mean, look, man, great transformation. This is the right way to do it. Just like he said, the gym, the most natural way is always the best way. How God made us to lose weight is how we're supposed to lose weight, not by taking this thing made for people with diabetes. This thing is made for people with diabetes, and here we are taking it, or here they are taking this thing that's not even meant for them, first of all. And second of all, the side effects are insane, bro. It's unstable, like I said.
Let me know what y'all think of this whole situation. Follow me on Twitter,
All right, man. So-
Instagram, and
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, man. We have reacted to why celebrities are starving themselves. My opinion, at the end of the day, is like I said, the gym is always better. Being natural and taking the natural way is always going to be better. If you guys have any, interest in self-improvement, and if you guys want to see my self-improvement content, it is going to be right here somewhere. So, yeah, man, let me know what you guys want me to react to next. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff that's been going on. And I'm going to see you guys in my next one, man. Got a great video coming up, too. Peace.